Okay, take that other screw out there. Okay, now see if that panel come off there.
Yeah, it's connected.
Is there another screw over there somewhere or something?
That is connected to this.
It's not completely connected to that. See, it's over here. There may be another screw like right here. Is there another screw in there?
Yeah, I think there is.
No, that's not part of this one. Look it. It's not part of this one. Okay, pull this out like this. That. There's the stereo. Alright. Now. Just gotta figure out what holds that in there.
Yes.
Usually something on the side that holds it from coming out. See these wires here. Get this out of the way by unplugging this stuff here. See, this holds it in right here. Oops. All we really got to do is get out that one, but it's hooked onto that thing too. Alright. Hold this for a minute again. Go ahead. Okay, so what we found out is you got to have a special DIN tool to take these stereos out. We made ours out of coat hangers, and what you do is you stick them in these holes until they meet up, and then you pull out slightly like this, and the radio just pops out like that. And there it is. We can take these connectors off. Like that. Take this one off. Like that. Take the antenna off. Let's see if our other one hooks up to it. Now, unfortunately, it's not here right this second, so we gotta go get it. Alright, we got the radio ready to go in. David disconnected the old one and then plugged this one in. That's the old one. Let's see the plugs on the back. That's where the plug-ins went in. Okay. Now this one has a different kind of plug-in, so it came with
an adapter.
An adapter, right? Adapters to adapt all this over to the, what is that? JVC?
Yep.
CD player?
JVC CD radio player.
That Paul, a friend of ours, gave us. So David's now going to put the wires in there carefully, and it should just slide right in, and then there's some tabs you pull up to keep it in the dash once it's done.
Make sure they're all the way back there like he's doing there. Push it in, no. Careful now.
You can see these tabs here, one here, one here. There's some more other places that you could do, but we're just going to do the top ones once we get it in there. He's going to push it in there carefully, and then we're going to lift them tabs up.
Sometimes the wires might get caught up in there. You gotta make sure they're all the way back in there. Careful. There you go. Push them down.
Okay, the battery must have went dead a little bit there or something. But anyways, we got it in there. Now David's going to pull those, I don't know what you call them, flaps up. Anyways, they tighten it up. They keep it tighter in the dash once you get it in there. He's going to lift them up with just a coat hanger right now. We used a, can use a screwdriver too. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Pry it up. We're going to use that to pry the little tab up. It just keeps it tighter in the dash. Now you've never done a stereo before, right, David?
Nope.
So it's your first time. You're doing pretty good.
Ow.
Oops. Oh, good idea. There you go. You got it. Good job. Might want to do this one a little bit more if you can. It just, the more you lift it up, the tighter it gets. So, all right. Now, that's the face plate for it. We're gonna put it on there and test it now that we got it in there. You got to put this end in first, like that. Like that. Go ahead and just turn it on.
I'm making a note here, huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction.
Alright, so we know that works. So good job, David. I guess adapter plugs worked. Okay, we're going to cut for a minute here and find a CD to put in, see if that works before we put everything else back together. Okay, now we're going to test the CD, see if it works. Okay. That's computer things. Let's try this one. I like this one that you made. This is like from the 80s, man. Alright, I guess that works. So we're gonna shut that off. And we're gonna put the dash back together. We're gonna start with this center console. Okay, so we've got the wires hooked up. Me and David hooked all the wires back up to this center console. The cigarette lighter light, cigarette ashtray light. What is this for? What's that say?
It's computing.
It's what?
It just shows a serial
No, right
number.
here. What's this?
Oh,
It says
rear
rear
defog
defogger.
and rear right.
Oh, that's for the rear wiper and stuff. Okay, so he's going to try to line this up and put it in there carefully. It's hard to line up sometimes. Gonna put that in it. There you go, yeah. Good job. Now, carefully line up all the wires. There you go, yeah. There you go. Line up all, yeah. Good job. Now it may, yep, you may have to just push it in. There you go, yep, perfect. Good job.
And it fits perfectly.
Yeah. You can still take the thing out. Okay, now I guess all we got to do is put in those 2 screws here, David. One here and one there.
Oh, that's where the screws.
Right here. These right here. Right here.
Oh,
These
yeah,
are.
those
I
ones.
believe that those are those for that.
Doesn't really matter because they're both the same ones or something.
Sort of, yep. Some are longer or shorter than others, so. That's
No,
why.
wait. No. Aren't these the ones for the star bit that were under here?
No, those are by your feet. We believe. We could have made a mistake, but we think we got all the screws organized here. Hopefully. Now those 2 screws are all that holds it in there besides all the little things behind it, so. Alright, let's see if the ashtray fits in there. Push it right in. Good job, alright. Now we're on to the next panel. We got to find it in the back of the van, so hold tight. We'll be back. Alright, so we found the panel.
In 1 second.
It didn't take too long, but you could probably put that on afterwards, David. Let's just
Yeah,
put
I was
it
just making sure where it
Okay,
goes. And
alright, good deal.
whatnot.
Alright. Same thing with the other thing. You line up these.
Okay.
Get it, yep. Make sure you do a test fit. You got to put them in. Make sure they hit the holes. See the holes in there? Sometimes you might have to do one side more than the other. And see how this one's loose here? This one's loose a little bit, so be careful. Oops. There you go. Good job. Okay, so now you just got to put those 3 screws in. That got that special bit for. I think it's called a Torx head bit. He's gonna screw the last 3 screws in, and I think we'll be done.
Nope, we still have that computer module.
Oh, for the yeah, to test it. You're right. I forgot all about it already. This job was easier because the stereo that our friend gave us already had the adapters and plugs already for the CD player, so that was nice. All we had to do was figure out how to get the dang thing out of the dash, which was the hardest part, which you need a DIN tool for. But me and David made them, right, David?
Yep.
We made a DIN tool out of coat hangers, and we're able to get it out after figuring it and stuff after a while. So. Alright, now I think this is a Phillips head bit, David.
It's a Phillips head and a Torx bit, I think.
Phillips, both
Oh,
Phillips.
both Phillips.
You got Phillips? There you go.
Trade ya.
mechanic work isn't that easy, is it? Getting in them small spaces. Like, I'm glad you're doing it because I wouldn't fit down in there. Here you go. Here's the other one you might want to start before you get that one too tight.
No, I think it's good. I'll just have to keep it in place right here. So what's the computer module do?
That's just for when they want to test a code, see what's wrong with your vehicle. They'll plug a computer into computer monitor into that, and then monitor into that to test your vehicle system. All tight?
It should be.
Alright, well let's test her one more time then. Looks good in there.
Nice and snug.
Crank it!
I can't find a place to hide. But being known as Wonder Girl is speaking.
Success!
It's not easy.
Good job!
This was a triumph. I'm making a note here, huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Aperture science. We do what we must because we can. For the good of all of us, except the ones who